And thank you again to all the witnesses. This committee is unique in that you really can't craft legislation out of it. A lot of it, though, from this discussion happens through other committees, so always keep that in mind. We heard how critical it is that federal policies support the caregiving workforce. Senator Vance pointed that out back in Indiana. I mentioned how workforce in general has a lot to do with our school systems, making sure that they emphasize career and technical education along with four-year pathways, because not like across the country, maybe a third of jobs need the four-year degree, and we need a better high school education for many of these issues so you can hit the ground running. It should be policies from here, I think, should focus on boosting workforce. I think we all kind of agree on that. Many bills are out there to do that, and to make careers in healthcare easier to attain. Got to make sure you don't work at cross purposes, like some of the policies that are going through the labor agencies and that side of it that are wanting to make it harder for independent contractors, for individuals, where a lot of this assisted living help comes from. So want to make sure we don't work at cross purposes. We also heard how states and the providers themselves are doing things. Sadly, though, not all states seem to be doing it well, because you cannot have many instances of that and say that you got an industry that is working. That should be the rare exception, never the rule. And then when we're talking about how this place actually helps, when you're promoting transparency, it can bring odd partners together. I've seen that. Two ends of the spectrum, because no one should ever be against being able to have more information to make a good decision. When it comes to standards, I think that's important. Databases, that's all something we can do, share it with all the states. I think those are good ideas. I'm encouraged by the conversation we've had here today. That's how you get better ideas, really good practices. This should be something, whoever's doing it the best, you need to shout it out so that the rest of the country can participate in it. Thank you again. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.